Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. In today's video, we are going to break down the direction of the gold pair. So let's get started. Always, we need to start from the monthly direction until the daily direction. Alright? These time frames, it's for the direction, and the lower time frames, it's for the setups, as we have learned, right? So for the monthly direction, we are in a bullish monthly classic storyline. By this monthly, reject monthly. Let's put our vertical line and check the daily time frame. Right, so this was our bullish breakout for the bullish monthly classic storyline. Right, very simple right here. Right, so after the monthly, we need to check the weekly direction. Right, the weekly direction was bearish in the few past weeks, right? The weekly was bearish right here, right? We had a bearish weekly classic storyline, weekly reject weekly, and we had our bearish for our breakout for the bearish weekly classic storyline. Right, so from here the price will travel to a fresh weekly level or a weekly trend line. Right, so it was bearish from here and the price reaches what? Reaches this weekly trend line. Right, break and retest weekly trend line. There is a lot of weekly trend lines aligning with the same point, but this is the extreme trend line. Right, so let's check our weekly right here, weekly, and it rejects from this weekly trend line. For the 4 hour breakout, it gave us the breakout right here, the bullish 4 hour breakout for the bullish weekly advanced story. Right, as you can see, the price was consolidating right here, right? This consolidation, it's for the weekly storyline, right? But inside this consolidation, we have a daily storylines, right? So after this bullish for our breakout, we are in a bullish weekly advanced storyline, right? Very simple. Right, so what about the daily storyline? So monthly, weekly, and lastly the daily storyline. All right, so for all these direction, we are in a bearish weekly and daily storylines. Right, bearish weekly and daily storylines. We saw our setups and examples on this bearish move. Right, as you can remember. Right, so for the daily storyline, all right, it was bearish from here until where? Until this daily reject daily. Right, this daily reject daily right here. Now let's check the 1 hour breakout for the bullish daily classic storyline. Right, so the touch was right here. Let's make it green. Right, the touch was right here. Where is the bullish 1 hour breakout? This is the bullish 1 hour breakout for the bullish daily classic storyline. Right, this is the bullish 1 hour breakout. Right, you have to see the breakouts very clear, and as you can see, the price was consolidate right here, right before the price gave us the bullish 1 hour breakout for the bullish daily story. Right, so this was the bullish 1 hour breakout for the bullish daily classic storyline. Right, now let's check the daily again, the daily storyline again. Right, so the breakout was right here in this level. Right, let's make it black. All right, but in the same time, after the breakout, directly the price gives us what? Another daily reject daily right here. Right, a daily reject daily right here. Right, now let's put our vertical line and check the 1 hour breakout. So this is our daily rejection, right? And this is our 1 hour bearish breakout for the bearish daily classic storyline, right? As you can see, after the breakout, right after the breakout, directly this A-shaped level is aligned with daily level. Alright, so after the breakout, the price directly gave us a bearish on our breakout that comes from a daily fresh level. Right, this is a special case we didn't see before. Right, so this was our bearish daily classic style, right? So we changed from bullish daily to bearish daily. But for the weekly storyline, we still in a bearish weekly storyline. Before this was in this level, we had a bullish for our breakout for the bullish weekly advanced storyline, right? So this was our bearish daily storyline. So it starts from here and it will end on where? Let's check the daily time frame. It ends on this daily reject daily, right? Daily reject daily. Let's put our vertical line and check the 1 hour time frame, right? So the touch was right here, right? The bullish 1 hour breakout was right here for the bullish daily classic storyline, right? For the bullish daily classic storyline. Very simple. Now, after the daily turned from bearish to bullish, in this move, right, we got our bullish for our breakout for the bullish weekly storyline, right? Very, very simple, right? Now let's check again this bullish daily storyline where it ends, right? It ends where it ends on this point, right? It ends on this point. But as you can see right here, there is no fresh daily level, right? There is no fresh daily level in this zone, right? But as we learned, there was the really key trend line that appear, right? This is the key trend line, right? This is the key trend line. First touch, second touch, and the third touch, it's aligning with what? With this 1 hour bearish breakout for the bearish daily advanced storyline, right? Right here, right? This is the 1 hour bearish breakout for the bearish daily advanced storyline. Now, this bearish daily advanced storyline, it will end where? It will end on another fresh daily level, right? So this will be our bullish, our fresh daily SNR level that made the price change from bearish to bullish on this level by 1 hour bullish breakout, all right, or the rest of the levels right here, all right, very simple. So the monthly is bullish, the daily, the weekly direction is bullish also, and the daily direction is bearish. All right, so in this case, you have two choice. You can take the sell trades until the price reaches another fresh daily level. But me you will ask, we are in a bullish weekly storyline, and this zone, right, this zone will be the first part of the weekly storyline. So in this zone, we will prepare for the 4 hour KM setups for the weekly storyline, right? Very, very simple. So this is the first part. Where is the daily? Where is the next fresh daily level? This is the next fresh daily level. This next fresh daily level, it's aligning with what? It's aligning with this 4 hour SNRC to setup, right? This 4 hour SNRC to setup. So A shape level aligning with this rally base rally, right? So this will be our setup right here. Right, this will be the next possible setup with our 5 minute EMA confirmation. So the price may do this, give us our bullish 1 hour breakout right here, right? Our bullish 1 hour breakout right here, and we will enter before the price give us the 1 hour bullish breakout, right? So our entry, it's the one that will give us, so we will take the move that give us the 1 hour bullish breakout, right? If the price didn't give us our confirmation right here or our 1 hour bullish breakout, simply wait for another level. May this level will be the next one, right? This fresh daily level, right? May what? May this trend line, daily trend line, will be the next one, right? Very simple. Always you need to act, to react with the market, right? What the market gives you, just take it, right? So this daily, it's also aligning with these V-shape levels, right? The early left shoulder. As you can see, this KM, it's not perfect. This for our KM, it's not perfect, as you can see, right? This is a special case, right? But you are learning, you have learned all the knowledge that will gives you the advantage to understand what the market is doing. All right, always take it simple. All right, very, very simple. It's always simple and easy. Just you have to focus on the market structure, and with the storyline concept, you will always understand what the market is doing, right? So this will be our zone that we will take our buy setup from it by the confirmation. If this zone didn't give us the confirmation, all right, so just wait for this was also a daily level aligning with what another SNRC2 setup, all right. This SNRC, the first SNRC2 setup, another SNRC2 setup, this SNRC2 setup, it's aligning with two daily trend lines. So the price also may do this, right? Give you the bullish breakout right here, right? And by the confirmation, you will take it, you will take the bullish move early before the daily change from bearish to bullish. Right? Remember that. Always keep it simple. Right? There is another thing I want to add. Right? So for those who are busy with the work, right, or anything make them busy, right? So let's say so when you open the chart in any time that you are free, right, always start to analyze the market with the higher time frames, right? The monthly direction, it's always for the long term, right? So you will analyze it just once or two in the month, right? Maybe sometimes it's still 3 or 4 months. It depends, all right? So after the monthly, the weekly comes. The weekly, sometimes you will analyze it just one time per week or one time per 2 weeks or 3 weeks, all right? It's also dependent, all right? And lastly, the daily. Sometimes every day or every 2 days you have to analyze the daily direction, right? Because it will change a lot of times in the week, right? 2 times or three or even one, or I don't know, right? It depends always on the market, what the market gives you. So for the mini storylines, right? After you finished with the daily, weekly, monthly storylines, check the mini storylines, the 4 hour and the 1 hour mini storyline. Right? So let's say you opened the chart in any place, all right, in the current market price, and you had already the weekly bullish, daily bullish, all right, and you had what? And you had another in the same direction of the weekly and the daily, right, that was bullish, that are bullish, right? After you found a bullish 4-hour breakout in the 30-minute and the 15-minute time frame for the 4-hour and the 1-hour mini storylines, all right? So let's say you found a bullish breakout for the bullish mini classic or advanced storyline, right? And you missed this move, right? And you missed this move or this setup of the first part of the mini storylines of the 4-hour and the 1-hour time frame. Remember that always there is a setups waiting for you. You don't need to arrive or see every storylines front of your eyes. All right, you can always check the past mini storylines. All right, so let's say you missed this setup that comes from this RBS, for example, by the 5-minute EMA confirmation. All right, let's say you missed this entry, right? You missed this entry like this. All right, so what you have to do, you have to focus on the continuation setups of the last two parts of the mini storylines of the 4-hour and the 1-hour. What's that mean? That's mean you have to identify or find the mini storylines of the 15-minute and the 30-minute time frame. So if you miss this, you have simply to check if there is a 15-minute reject 15-minute or a 30-minute reject 30-minute or a trend lines, all right, aligning with this point, for example. After that, you had a 5-minute or a 1-minute bullish breakout for the bullish 30-minute or 15-minute mini storylines. So after you found your bullish breakout, so easily you can take this move, right? Easily you can take this move, right? You can take your setup based on the mini storylines of the 30-minute and the 15-minute time frame, right? So this will be the first part of it. All right, and your entry, for example, it will be from the left shoulder of the 5-minute EMA confirmation, from the 5-minute KM by the 1-minute EMA confirmation for the 15-minute mini storyline. And if you had a 30-minute reject 30-minute, after that a 5-minute bullish breakout, right? You can wait after the price pulls back to the levels on your 5-minute KM, and you can take your trade based on the 5-minute EMA confirmation, right? So remember that there is always a setup waiting for you, even if you missed the setups of the first part of the weekly or daily storyline, or even if you miss the setups of the first part of the 1 hour or the 1 hour mini storyline, right? You can always catch the setups of the 15-minute and the 30-minute mini storylines, right? It's by this simple. So there is always setups waiting for you, right? There is no a lot of times you will find 2 or 3 setups of the 30-minute and the 13-minute mini storylines waiting for you, right? So don't worry if you missed some setups, all right? I know that a lot of you are busy with the work or something, right, that don't allow you to so this is the solution for you. So this was today's video, and it will end where? It will end simply on the fresh weekly level. For example, this fresh weekly level. All right, very simple. This fresh weekly level. All right, always keep it simple. So this was today's video. See you in the next videos.